success of Cabo Wabo?
I think it's phenomenal. You know, it's more than, it's okay, it's all right. It don't matter. Everyone has dreams and stuff, and that's just one of the ones that I had no idea it was going to be such an instant success. And I know it was the best tequila I ever made in my life, but I never knew, that I had ever tasted in my life, but I had no idea that it would just, everyone would get it, and I'm happy about it.
Great, great. What are your plans for this year? Major promotions of Cabo Wabo?
Always. The way I live my life is a Cabo Wabo lifestyle. So everything I do is pretty much, it promotes itself, because I don't have to go out and say, I'm selling this. I'm Mr. Cabo Wabo. So I just be there, and I don't have to try to hard sell anything, because I'm not about that. I'm not about holding up a carton and saying, drink this, because I say it's good. This is what I drink. I drink Cabo Wabo, and that's why it's not an endorsement. I own the company, if you know what I mean. So between the club, my stage show, which is built around the Cabo Wabo, and the tequila, it all just, it's like a, snowball thing. It all promotes itself.
Now, explain to me, what is the Cabo Wabo lifestyle?
Well, the Cabo Wabo lifestyle is pretty much spicy food, margaritas and shots, having fun, a lot of beach time.
Well, you're in your beach wear right now.
Yeah, well, that's what I do. Say, if I can't dress like this, I go somewhere else where I can't. I don't like wool. It's a Cabo Wabo lifestyle. I don't like hats. I don't like socks. I don't even like shoes. I don't even like clothes, period. But you got to wear a t-shirt and some shorts. That's it. That's Cabo Wabo to me.
What got you into the tequilas?
I've been living in Mexico for 18 years, off and on, and I are part-time, I'd say. And I went to the town of Tequila about 16, 17 years ago, and it blew my mind when I tasted real handmade tequila. Before that, I had been drinking like everyone else, the stuff that you go, I'll never drink that again as long as I live, and you've gotten sick in the college and all that on rot gut tequila. Well, once you taste real good tequila, it's as good as any fine cognac or Armagnac or Scotch or anything else. So I got turned on to that, and I became a new man.
Very good. You got any mentors that you followed to get into the tequila? Any mentors you can talk about?
Well, I'd say the first time I went to the town of Tequila, and I tasted a little factory called De La Hancia. It was about 14 years ago, and I was building the Cabo Wabo, and I was over there looking for boutique tequilas that I could have in my club that you couldn't buy. And it was the best tequila I'd ever tasted in my life. And since then, I've been trying to. They don't exist anymore. I'm sure they got bought up by some big boys or something, and it's probably a big factory now that isn't no longer handmade. But at the time, I was on a search to find that kind of tequila, and they made me Cabo Wabo for a long time. They didn't make it Cabo Wabo. They made me tequila in jugs they would send me from my club, and everyone that tasted it flipped out. So when I finally found Meravalle, the factory that makes Cabo Wabo, and that's all they make now, but they had a couple other little brands at the time, and now they just make Cabo Wabo. They went, sure, 1 second, and then they went, what they did is Meravalle, they said, well, what do you want it to taste like? And I kept tasting, the chemist there kept making me, different tequilas, and I would taste them until I tasted what I thought was close to that thing, and it was kind of almost like peanut butter. It was very caramely and then I started liking simpler, less aged tequilas, quite honestly. And I'm almost like a Blanco guy now, quite honestly.
You're a purist.
Yes, in a way I am, because you like the taste of the tequila, and I don't like 4-year-old aged scotches. Four-year-old aged tequilas, they taste like scotch. And I'm not a big scotch drinker. I'm a tequila drinker. So that's kind of where my head's gone over in the future. But originally I was going for that 1-year aged killing taste that the De La Hancia was. So.
Great.
So he's my mentor, but I don't know where they are, those people.
So do you consider yourself a tequila aficionado?
Oh, absolutely. I can sit down. Last night I was in a restaurant in Palm Springs, and I asked the bartender to know who I was, and I was with my nephews and my brother. We were out having boys' night out. I said, hey, you got any tequila? I said, sure, man. I said, you got Cabo Wabo? He goes, yeah, we do. That's really good tequila. He goes, I hear a lot about that. Have you had it? And I'm going, no, I never had it. And so I was doing that with the guy, and I sat there, and I tasted it, and I didn't see the bottle. He poured it, and I thought, yeah, this guy could be bullshitting, right? Smelled it, instant recognition. I said, this is Cabo Wabo. I tasted it. This is Cabo Wabo. I could tell you anywhere in the world that this is Cabo Wabo. And then we ordered a Patron, we ordered a Don Julio, we ordered a Porfirio, I ordered all these and smelled them all next to each other, and Cabo Wabo was the best tequila in the world. That's my honest opinion. You know, it's all about taste. It's what your taste is. Well, for me, that's the kind of tequila I like. You know, with wine, you may say, look, I'm a Burgundy guy, or I'm a Bordeaux, or I like Cheval Blanc over the tour. You know, it's all a matter of taste. For me, Cabo Wabo is the best tequila in the world.
We're good. Great. Thanks, Jeff.
Got it?
Appreciate your time. All right.